So it's a natural tendency for us to fall into rhythms. It's just something about the way we work. And in boxing, you will fall into certain rhythms of movement, like a cadence and certain patterns of movement. And it's important that you start to spot rhythm in yourself and in other people, because rhythm allows you to predict what the other person's going to do at certain times. And if you know what somebody's going to do, then you know how to attack them, how to counter that, and so on. And if you know what your rhythms are, you know how to break those rhythms and how to disguise those rhythms. So I might have a natural kind of cadence. I might tend to throw certain combinations. I might tend to have certain predictable length of time between the shots that I throw. I might, bap, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, bap, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, bap, bap, bap. These are rhythms and patterns, and other people are trying to read those rhythms and patterns so they know what I'm going to do. So first I have to try and stop myself from getting into those kind of predictable patterns, as well as reading those patterns in the other person. And then I need to know how to disguise the rhythms and patterns that I can't get away from or that I want to keep for whatever reason. So the jab, for instance, it's pretty hard to get away from the fact that you're going to have to step and jab. So it's very easy to read that step and jab. That step is going to be followed by the jab. And that's the easiest and most fundamental pattern that you can track when you're boxing, the step and jab, which is why so many people will work off the counter from the jab, step and jab. But so I need to be able to disguise that basic rhythm of the step and jab, and I can do things like I can step and I can double jab, or I can feint low and jab high, or I can feint and not throw the jab, or I can feint the jab and throw the right. And I can throw these things in as curveballs, so that generally speaking, I'm going to step and jab. I'm going to step and jab. But sometimes I'm going to step and double jab. And sometimes I'm going to feint and throw the right. It's enough inconsistency to throw my opponent, so that if he makes assumptions about what's coming, it could prove dangerous for him. So I'm concealing the pattern that I can't get away from, and I'm layering it with deception, and I'm also using it potentially then to set traps with. But I need to understand my own rhythms and how he's going to read my rhythms for that to work. And likewise, I'm doing the same with him, trying to predict his patterns, trying to read his rhythms,